Yeah, Jumbo everyone.
Jumbo,
Welcome to Fabz TV show. It is the only channel which give you a good vibe about Africa, because Africa, it has been tinted as a dark continent before, and we are trying to give that good vibe to the rest of the world about Africa. And today we are having Fabz TV at a place called Severin Safari Camp, which is located in Savo West, which is the biggest national park in Kenya. And here you have plenty, you can view a lot of wild animals without missing even the big five. Just imagine, as we are having this interview, behind us you can see buffaloes. This is how you connect with nature. When you come to this place, you can connect with nature, and then also you can have up close with wild animal. Just imagine having your holiday in this beautiful place, a piece of paradise on earth, and yet you can view wild animal during the day and also at night at up close. So today we are featuring this beautiful place called Severin Safari Camp, and before we start the show, I will want our special guest to introduce himself, and then we'll take it from there. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Fabian.
Yeah.
My name is Rawlings Molili, acting manager, Severin Safari Camp, and we are happy to have you at the camp. And as you can see, this is a treasure for tourism in Savo West.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome to the show. So before we go for commercial break, we'll want to acknowledge our main sponsor of Fabz TV, which is the Kose Group, which does local safaris and also does international trips, without forgetting also Afrigem safaris. So we'll be right back after commercial break. Thank you.
Safari trip? Book your once-in-a-lifetime holiday experience with Afrigem Safaris. Amazing landscapes, stunning wildlife, Africa safaris, tropical beaches, vibrant cities, and a fascinating culture and people. The African continent has it all. And what's more, where most parts of the world have been visited by millions already, many parts of Africa are still uncharted territory. Think dust roads, internet-free zones, mud houses, traditional tribes, and miles of untamed nature. This makes the continent an adventurous place to travel to. At the same time, the national parks and lodges are completely up to date with delicious foods, comfortable beds, and Wi-Fi and Africa Safari with Afrigems. Safaris, therefore, is a once-in-a-lifetime holiday. Kenya especially is heaven on earth for nature lovers. See you soon. Let us show the rest of the world hidden gems in Africa through Afrigem Safaris. 54 countries, one continent awaiting you to explore.
Welcome back to the show. I have a couple of questions which I will ask you, and then for our viewers who are in Kenya, outside Kenya, several continents, so that they can know about this beautiful place you have. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I'll ask you a couple of questions, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Severin Safari Camp is the place to be if one wants to connect with the great Kenyan wild nature. What is the advantage of the location of the camp to local and international tourists?
Well, first of all, I'll start with the proximity. We are almost in the middle of the big cities, the capital city Nairobi and Mombasa. So we are, say, at a very good spot You can access us from either road, by road that is, along Mombasa Road, entry Mtito Andei, coming from either Nairobi or Mombasa. Also coming from Amboseli, we have the entry Chulu Gate. Coming from even Tanzania border and Voi, you can access us through Maktau Gate.
Okay.
That's one. Secondly, you can also access us by air. We have airstrips. One is Kilaguni and Finch Hattons. So we normally organize for pickup arrangements either from Mtito Andei, which is the closest town, or any of the gates, and also from the airstrips.
Okay.
Another added advantage is the SGR train that is now almost say 10 years. So we also pick our guests from Mtito Andei train station to the camp.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are one of the best advantages. Another one is the climate in Tsavo West. The climate is very favorable for anyone doing safaris, as most of the time we experience sunshine and less minimal rainfall, not too much, and so the climate here is moderate.
All right.
And another one also, we are close to major hotspots. We're talking about Mzima Springs, Shetani Lava, Roaring Rocks. So those are the major sites whereby one get to see when in Tsavo West.
All right. The Severine Safari Camp is the third largest wildlife arena in the world, with the herds of elephants, giraffe, zebra, and impalas looking for green pastures. It overlooks Mount Kilimanjaro and promises adventure, wellness, and relation to its customer. How is the safari camp marketed to attract locals and international tourists?
Well, first of all, I'd say we are the park fees. Let's start with the park fees. Being Tsavo West being one of the largest parks, combined with Tsavo East, it's the largest park in East Africa. The park fees is more, I'd say, affordable compared to other parks in Kenya.
Okay.
So that's one of the major attractions. Secondly, we boast of all the big five, being the lion, elephants, and buffaloes, and the rhinos too. We have the rhino sanctuary, whereby we can organize a trip to the rhino sanctuary.
All right.
Yes.
How do you ensure that you give customer a place and space where they can be at peace with themselves?
The design of the camp is is designed for one to enjoy peace and tranquil with nature. All our rooms, that is, we're talking about the tents, they have a view of the wild. So they're facing the wild, therefore less or minimal interaction with interruption, but more of animals around. So also, and more added advantage is we don't have a fence, so animals roam around. Plus, we also observe minimalism. No loud music. We don't do loud music at all. We don't do music around, so the guests get to enjoy nature at its raw form. Yes.
Okay. How do you ascertain that your customer learn to coexist with the nature in the form of the wildlife?
We majorly focus on briefing our clients upon arrival. So we make sure that we sensitize on the do's and don'ts, and also observe caution, as being in the wild without a fence. It's good to make sure that the guests are well versed with the experience around.
Okay.
Yes.
So in that way, you have never had any incident of wild animal attacking the customer?
Not at all. We have very experienced security guys. Our Maasai team are up and about 24 hours patrolling the camp day and night.
Okay.
So we make sure that such incidents are not experienced at all costs.
All right.
Yes.
What sets your safari camp apart from the other camps in the coast and the rest of the Kenya?
Our product is very unique, I will say, considering we've incorporated locally outsourced material for building and also to be used by our guests. So looking around, you can see all our rooms and even our structures blend in with nature. So with that, we make sure that we utilize the environment in a proper way, and also we treat our water before disposing it in the environment, so that we can make sure that we harmonize the environment and us being here.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you collaborate with other safari camps in the area?
Yes, we do collaborate in many ways. One, we do have staff visits, visiting one another, maybe do or enjoy football or a game whenever it's low season, at least to get to know each other. Also, we cross-sell if, for example, the camp we are fully booked, or maybe the guests want a different experience from what we offer, then we can refer our other camps which are around the neighborhood. Yes.
That one you don't have like you have that when this client experience something which you don't have, it is a threat to your camp.
I believe we have the best in the market.
All right.
Yes.
So it doesn't bother you.
It does not bother us at all, because within Savo, we have a unique product. Yeah, compared to our competitors.
Okay.
Yes.
Travelers always look forward to a tasty meals when they stay at safari camp. How will you rate your meals?
I'd say our reviews test it all. If you check on the reviews on our websites and across other platforms, you will find that our meals are top notch.
All right.
So I think the reviews will tell it all.
So do you normally have even the Kenyan meals for the people from outside, or you do continental alone?
We incorporate all cuisines. Yes. So, for example, I make mention on the breakfast buffet. You will find we have sweet potatoes. We also do some cassava. So we do local and international cuisine all together. Considering most of the guests who are on safari, they are also cautious on what they're having. So people are very diet conscious these days. So having healthy meals incorporated in on the plate gives us a plus.
What is your signature meal here?
Fondue. Fondue.
Yes. That's one.
Fondue chinois. There's fondue on our menu, and we also have the hot stone. Those are our signature.
And what
menus.
about the cocktail?
Our cocktail?
Yes.
We have Severin Special.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
What tourism grading do you have as a safari camp? What is the added advantage of the grading?
We are a 4-star safari camp with 5-star reviews.
Oh.
Yes.
So the board gave you 4-star.
Yes.
But the review, it's 5-star.
Our clients are saying we are 5-star.
Congratulations for
Thank
that. What is the occupancy rate of the safari camp?
Currently, we are on an upward trajectory at 60 to 70%.
Okay.
We're looking forward to even more come next year.
All right.
Yes.
Do you have low occupancy and high occupancy happening at different times of the year in the safari camp? How do you ensure profitability of the safari camp at all times?
Yes, low occupancy and high occupancy is common in the industry, and we make sure that we observe on cost. We are very cost conscious, and also we focus on upselling our products, saying safaris, activities, so that to make sure that we balance and stay on course and make sure that we make a profit.
Okay.
Yes.
So during like a low season, do you normally target like corporates to cushion that season with conferences, or what do you normally do?
Yes, we also focus on corporate clients, especially the senior management position, as our camp doesn't have a large occupancy, especially with conferences. So that is also our target market, say from local government and also NGOs and corporate companies.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you ensure you practice as a safari camp help to protect and preserve environment and promote responsible and ethical tourism?
One I'll say, and is the key one, we do not tolerate plastic use. So we've done away, let's say, call it zero plastic usage. All our water glasses, water bottles, if at all we go to plastic, then not this single-use plastic.
Okay.
We try as much as possible to stay away from single-use plastic.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you celebrate special days such as Valentine's Day, New Year Eve, just to name a few? What the significance of the celebrating of this?
Yes, we do celebrate some of these events, some of these days, especially Christmas, which is an international one. But we focus also on, as I said earlier, minimalism to avoid, as we have to coexist with the animals and give them priority, as most of our guests are here mainly for the nature. So yeah, we don't focus on a lot of activities that may hinder our guests to enjoy their sole purpose of coming to our camp.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell us more about the standards of Severine Safari Camp and how these make the safari camp attractive to locals and international tourists.
Well, that one I'd say our staff. We focus, we sensitize our staff to give the best of their services. So therefore, we do trainings, customer training, and make sure that we have the staff who understand their job and understand that bringing that customer is one thing, but maintaining that customer is the main point. So we make sure that our staff are very friendly and professional.
Okay.
Not just very friendly, but professional in what they are doing.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you offer internship opportunity for young people wanting to work in the hospitality industry? If you do, please elaborate on the program.
Yes, we do. We do internship, and at the moment the numbers are very low, considering we also have a training. We have a team of young people who are being trained at our sister hotel in Mombasa, and being trained there. they come here for internship programs, so that they get to acquire more knowledge before going back. So it's a 3-month period, and then they go back.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we haven't opened much more, but it's on plan. It's part of the plan since after COVID.
In your human resource management, do you give Kenyans opportunity to occupy management position up to the highest level?
Absolutely, yes. As you can see, the camp is being run by us, the local people, and that runs all the way to even operations manager, human resource manager, and also our general manager. Yes. So
Okay.
this is very much yes.
Okay. Does your safari camp engage in community outreach program? If so, can you elaborate on those programs?
Well, the community we do coexist with Kenya Wildlife Services. Normally, when they're having activities such as garbage collection within Savo, especially along Mombasa Road, we've been participating actively with them, together with other camps, to make sure that we keep Savo clean.
Okay.
Yes.
Does your safari camp participate in Magical Kenya Travel Expo? If so, what value do you derive from doing that?
Yes, we do participate. Actually, we've already registered for the upcoming expo, and our sales team will be attending actively in Nairobi. Yes.
This year, Magical Kenya Tourism Expo has been replaced by the East Africa Regional Tourism Expo to be held in Nairobi in November 2023. Will the Severine Safari Camp participate in the expo?
Yes, we are going to participate, already registered, and we will be focusing on local and regional market, and to diversify and make sure that we also obtain clients from within East and Central Africa. Yes.
Do you create employment and business opportunity through work that you do as Severine Safari Camp?
Looking around, we have our Maasai security team. These are people who are born and bred within the locality. So they are the best people who understand the environment, and therefore having them around keeps us more safer and gives the guests the best of the services.
All right. What set you apart from your competitors in costs and the rest of the country? What uniqueness do you offer to customers?
Our location. Our location is one of the most unique place we have in Savo West. You can view Kilimanjaro from where we are. We have sources of water around. We are talking about there are two rivers, Kitani and Savo River. We are 15 minutes away from Zima Springs, and we are 20 minutes away from Shetani Lava. What else do which other camp enjoys all that?
Okay. Do you have enough Land Cruisers for game drive? And how do you normally do this game drive?
Well, we have 2 open Land Cruisers and 1 closed Land Cruiser. So those are we normally do game drives day and night.
Day and night.
So we have night game drives and day game drives.
Okay.
To all this location and even more. And normally the game drives can be incorporated as a package or booked directly, like what a client has an option of booking a game drive or incorporating several game drives in a package.
You have said you have a closed one and open one.
Yes.
So does it mean that the rates are different for those who are going for open one and those one who are doing for the closed one?
Not really. By open Land Cruiser, I mean it's open on the sides with canvas.
Yes.
So it's suitable for guests, a large number of guests. These are the long ones. So they're suitable for guests like families or friends who say a number of 6 to 7. And therefore there is no need of an open roof. And then the closed one has has large windows with open rooftop.
Okay.
Yes. So normally the reason as to why we sensitize on the reason as to why rather we have the closed one is because of long distances. Maybe a guest wants to be picked or dropped at, say, Amboseli or Savo East.
Okay. In terms of the connectivity when it comes to internet, how do you rate your camp?
Say 10 out of 10.
The internet is perfect.
Yes.
So anybody who is coming here is guaranteed they will enjoy the high standard of internet and there will be no interruption of
Absolutely,
internet.
yes. We have seamless Wi-Fi connected to each and every room, main areas, and also the swimming pool area.
Okay.
And we are using fast internet. So that one I will say we are 10 out of 10, and soon we will integrate satellite internet.
Oh, awesome.
So we are looking forward to be the best camp when it comes to internet services.
Oh, that's
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
So you've been in the wild. What is your source of energy here?
We are using generator.
Okay.
Yes.
So generator, is it 24/7 or how do you normally switch it off at some point?
No, we run our generator 24 hours as we normally have, most of the time we have guests who are in need of some, they need power like running 24 hours. Also, not having a fence around, we need to keep our guests safe. Yeah, so having power running 24 hours gives our guests more confidence staying with us.
Okay, so being in the wild and this is not fenced, have you had any incident of a client being attacked by the wild animal?
I would say that one has never happened. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. COVID-19 and lockdown heavily impacted on all of us. How has it impacted on Severine Camp and how did you bounce back?
First of all, I'd say we are happy to have recovered from COVID-19 and now it's something of the past. It really impacted not just us but the entire world. And now we've managed to make sure that we are very conscious on when it comes to expenses. We've stopped buying in bulk, but outsourced suppliers locally who are able to supply us with suppliers in say on a weekly basis. Yes. So because we learned that by stocking a lot and COVID-19 got almost everyone unawares, so it was a huge loss for us and we're looking forward to not to get back there anytime soon.
Okay, thank you very much. We have come to our end of our show and we really appreciate you guys to give us opportunity as a Fabz TV to experience your services, and I can tell you I've been with you guys and I can recommend this place. It is a beautiful place where you interact with wild animal at up close, the scenery, the quietness. The only noise you can hear here is only noise of the wild, of the waking you up and singing for you to sleep. Just imagine, no no noise of like vehicle, a lot of vehicle here. So if you want something out of norm and you want to relax, I can recommend this is the place to be. So thank you very much, and I know we will collaborate with you in different way in future.
Yes.
And we are looking for those opportunities.
Asante
So what
sana.
are your parting shots?
If you've never been to Severin, you've not enjoyed the wild. So we are looking forward to host you. Thank you.
Asante sana. Thank you very much. It has been an awesome experience.
It was a pleasure.
Pleasure to
Thank you so much.